The hunt for the new Masterchef Ireland champion is on. 24 amateur cooks battled it out in the heats. Now only the 10 finalists chosen by Nick and Dylan remain.
We do have quite a few headstrong people in the final 10.
Who are the threats and who seems to be the bigger contenders?
Standards are high.
You're a serious contender in this competition.
To be in the final 10, that's unreal.
We need to get this out now, the customer's waiting.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to win.
I expect more from you, because I do think you have something.
What other people do doesn't really affect me. I need to just do what I do as best I can.
Only one can become the MasterChef champion 2014. Sunday morning, and the cooks have been summoned to the iconic ground of Croke Park, where Nick and Dylan are waiting.
I've surprised myself really getting this far. I have put in the effort, I have learnt a lot, but I think I need to learn a lot more if I want to go further.
Good morning and welcome to Croke Park. You are our final 10.
Today is one of the biggest events in the Irish sporting calendar. It's the All-Ireland Hurling Final.
At 3:30, 82,000 people will welcome Cork and Clare onto this magnificent pitch.
So working in two teams, you have 6 hours to produce 2,100 canapes for the players and their families after the game.
The blue team will be Rich, Edel, Nessa, Niamh and Charlie.
So the red team will be Hugh, Diana, Mark, Nick and Sonia.
My family are huge hurling fans. Yeah, I'm going to make them very jealous that I was standing that close to the cup and just part of the whole event.
I'm an avid GAA fan and player, and in my past I actually played against Cork here. I didn't think I would be cooking here right enough. It's very exciting, and obviously living in Cork, it has that added extra, so hopefully we get a result inside the pitch and in the kitchen today.
I've kind of got butterflies in my stomach knowing that we're actually catering for the team and their families. I'm feeling the pressure.
Splitting the required total of 2,100 in half, each team of 5 has just 6 hours to make 1,050 canapes.
I think we should have a team leader.
Okay.
Does anyone want to do it?
Niamh, do you want to do it?
No, I mean, I'm quite happy to do it, but if anyone else wants to.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Niamh?
Just organising stuff,
cool.
and we're a team, aren't we? But I'll just keep us on track.
I mean, it's all about the team. Okay.
So what we're going to do, go through these first. The guys kind of put me up as team leader or whatever, but it could have been any one of the guys, but someone had to step up and, yeah, it's great. Massive task ahead, but we'll keep it in perspective. I don't know if I can hold us all together, but I'm sure we won't need it.
With Rich leading the blue team, their menu is caramelised shallot and gabine tarts, slow roasted lamb shoulder with baba ganoush in pitta, and crab and ginger wonton. Hugh has been elected as red team leader. Their 1,050 canapes will be mini Yorkshire puddings with seared beef, Scotch quail's eggs, and smoked salmon bellinis with creme fraiche.
Today's going to be exciting. Because we've got so much to do, we're going to have to just get stuck in. There isn't an opportunity to be late on this. The game's going to be over and people are going to be waiting for food. Okay guys, so I'm going to nominate a person to lead each one of the canapes. I'll give you that one, the smoked salmon. Nick, I'll give you the Yorkies. And Sonia, you can have the quail's egg. Lucky you. And then we've got 2 floaters who are basically helping all the hard tasks. So I'm floating, Diana's floating.
With the reception for the All-Ireland hurling finalists due to start at 5:30 p.m, Hugh sets out his team strategy.
What we're targeting is 5 o'clock to have everything ready to finish. Yeah. Let's get this cleaned up.
Show on the road.
Okay, cheers.
Right.
I'm actually from Dungiven in County Derry, but I live in County Cork, and I'm married to Caroline, and we have 2 children. I cook every day of the week. For most people, if they were told they had to cook every day of the week, they probably wouldn't enjoy it. But I do enjoy it. I enjoy the rhythm of chopping and making stuff the same size. And I just love the physical activity of cooking.
In the blue kitchen, Rich has a more relaxed approach to leadership.
I just heard a beep. Who was that timer just going off?
I just set a timer.
All those beeps, was that?
That's the minutes going up.
Okay. I made a point of checking that regularly that, you know, they were not overwhelmed, that they're on track. You all right, Nessa, yeah?
Yeah.
Charlie, you good?
What?
You good?
Yep.
Yeah, it ran itself, really. So, Neva, you all right to just keep running over and
Yeah, I'm happy enough. I'm on onions at the moment.
Just keep stirring and whatever, every now and
Yeah.
again? I've been living in Ireland for around 2.5 years now, living here with my girlfriend, who's Irish. For all intents and purposes, it's my home now. I guess cooking's a bit of escapism. You know, it's a passion. Work is... bills have to be paid, and so on. Being a Masterchef is massive. It kind of validates to me, I think, just how much food means to me. You know, I really want this, and it's not about winning a competition here. It's about learning and progressing. You okay, Ness?
Yeah, got it.
As the teams arrive for the All-Ireland hurling final, there seems to be an atmosphere of calm in the red kitchen.
So far we're on track. I haven't done the Yorkshire puddings yet. There should be plenty of cooking time and preparation time for them, so not too worried that they won't get done.
I've been cooking for as long as I can remember. Ever since I've been a kid, I've always been in kind of around the kitchens. I suppose the interest has developed from there. We're down to the last 10, so I believe I can win it, but I also believe I can go out in the next round.
Hi, Nessa.
Hi, Nick. How's it
How are
going?
you? You're doing it for how many people? 200 people?
That's for 50. See,
Yeah.
and we're doing 350, so it's 7 times.
7 times that, yeah. Maths is not a strong point of mine, I have to say.
I've 4 children from 9 down to 1. When I entered, I really didn't know whether I had any aptitude. I know that people enjoy my food at home, but I genuinely didn't know what to expect. So I'm just so looking forward to whatever's coming next.
Okay, guys, the turnstiles are open, so the Clare supporters are starting to arrive. I think there's a lot of work to do. They really need to move themselves now. It's funny because they all have just met. So, like, some of them have been in the same groups, in the heats. But ultimately, it's a funny mix because all of a sudden they're taking orders of somebody that they don't really know, and they're not.
And they're going to be all responsible for getting those canapes out for 5:30.
Adele has taken charge of deshelling the crabs for the blue team's most complex canapé, the crab and ginger wonton.
I'm originally from Clondalkin and moved to Selbridge in Kildare a few years ago. So I lived there with my partner, my 2 little girls. It's a bit gooier than I had anticipated. For me, now having had the girls and feeling ready to kind of go back to work or do something for myself, I thought Masterchef would be a nice challenge.
The crab is going to take a bit of time, isn't it?
It's not the most glamorous job in the world, but it's very tricky, so we need to get moving on that because we don't have time to stand around, so not today.
Not talking to me anyway.
Not on All Ireland Day.
Red team leader Hugh is delegating, and Dubliner Sonia is tasked with a Scotch quail egg canapé.
Being in the top 10 of MasterChef, it doesn't really feel real at the minute. I think I'm dreaming.
First batch of the
Quail's eggs.
quail's eggs. It's going to be a lot by the end. Where is your calculator here?
I don't know how many tries.
396.
And what do we need?
350.
With 350 quail's eggs to prepare, Hugh suddenly realises this task may need more manpower.
And us 3, we're going to work on these eggs until we get them out. There's a lot of work in this quail's egg. Next, so we'll start splitting the tasks again in a few minutes.
But with 3 out of 5 team members working on the quail's eggs, student Mark is now left to create 350 smoked salmon Bellini canapés on his own.
At the moment, I'm just trying to weigh out the creme fraiche and get the right amounts in for... There's going to be a chive and caper creme fraiche for these blinis. I'm still living at home at the moment. The memories of, you know, getting a chair in off the kitchen table and standing there with a wooden spoon and stirring a pot definitely mean a lot to me, and I suppose those are sort of the first memories of actually me being involved in the cooking of food.
With the All-Ireland hurling final between Cork and Clare underway, time is running out for the amateur cooks.
It's tough. I'm beginning to feel the heat now.
Still to come.
Can't put that there.
Well, let's get this cleaned.
Here, Mark, you're going to have to take that down.
One contest ends and another begins.
It'll be hugely embarrassing if you don't pull us off. You cannot afford to not be ready today.
And here comes Podge Collins, and Podge Collins drops this one over the bar. A point for Claire.
This morning, Nick and Dylan set the contestants the task of making 2,100 canapés for the All-Ireland hurling finalists and their guests.
Overall, Clare have looked the better team by far in the first half. Ryan Gavin blows his whistle, and the teams go off at half-time here.
OK, guys, it's half-time now, and Claire are winning by 2 points.
In the blue kitchen, Niamh is creating a canapé of caramelised shallots and goubine tartlets.
It's very surreal to think we're down here and that's all going on up there. But I have to say, I'm not really getting much time to focus in on that. Well, I live in County Roscommon. I'm originally from Dublin. Met a man from Roscommon, married him. We have a farm and we have 3 children. The most important thing to me about food is actually what it represents, which is love and family.
Rich was the elected leader, but now a natural leader is emerging.
Rich, just so that you're aware, I have to sweat over 100 shallots, OK? So...
Chopped?
Shallots. So I'd say I'm going to take 3 of the hobs in about 15 minutes. So just to let you know. Charlie?
Yep.
When can I start using the oven?
7 minutes.
OK, 7 minutes. Because, Charlie, yours have to get in. And mine have to get in.
Look, I'll come... If you're doing stuff, I'll just come down and do them.
Hopefully I won't be too bossy. 8 large eggs. Are you in the middle of something now? Into the oven straight away. There to cool for a second.
Way O'Connor is after him, but Lehan has the chance, and he strikes a brilliant goal. It's his first ever championship goal.
With the match in full flow, Diana still has a lot of quail's eggs to peel.
I never realized the pressure for peeling 350 quail's eggs. It's just unbelievable. Better get cracking on. I'm from Hungary. When I arrived to Ireland, I wasn't sure I'm going to settle here, but I met my fiancé, so yeah, that made it easier.
I don't think that they understand how much is still left to do.
Yeah, I think because they need to put more pressure on themselves, or Hugh needs to put pressure on the team.
Yeah, the blue team seem pretty quiet.
They do, yeah, no, Richie is in charge. I don't know whether that was the right choice.
I'm not sure if Rich is in charge in there. It's like mutiny in there.
Yeah.
Don't count anything I'm doing here, just count what's in trays.
Yeah.
57 minutes into the game, Cork need a goal. He's got it!
OK, shall I start cutting some of those Scotch eggs and putting them on my plate?
Here, up.
Where's my serrated knife gone?
How many of these do we have done, these tarts?
Well, with the ones in the oven...
OK.
We have 216. See, we're 110 short.
OK, well then, we need to get those in.
OK.
If you slice up the cheese, we'll get these ones done.
Yeah.
And they're done then.
Same point, half an hour.
I will need
lamb will be out.
3-4 shells.
One at a time.
350 pita breads is also proving to be a tall order for food enthusiast Charlie.
I currently work as a market stall holder. I bake breads, cakes, cookies, scones, and I love it. That's it now, done, no more pitas.
OK, all the pitas are cooked, everyone. All the pitas are cooked now.
Prior to that, I was involved in the motor industry for 12 years. And unfortunately, with the change of the economy, that came to an abrupt halt. So I needed to change, and food was always kind of what I was interested in outside of work. So I figured if I need to make a total change of career, I should be doing what I love.
Back in here, as far as Park Cronin. A goal! Park Cronin! Only chance he's had so far in this game, and the teams are level.
Sorry, chef.
Oui.
Oh, no, you can't put that there for me.
Let's get this cleaned.
Here, Mark, you're going to have to take that down. Thanks.
That's how we're getting on. Under pressure, chef.
You OK, yeah? For half past 5, yeah?
As the players pick up the pace on the field, Nick and Dylan would like to see a little more action in the blue kitchen.
You going to be ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just going to give it to you and you can start plating up. Did someone say they needed help with fish cakes? Because I can stop this for a minute. Okay, we're fine here. Now, how many plates of canapes are we sending out in the beginning?
5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
Is anyone under major pressure?
No, I just think, can you get rid...
we just need to keep going, basically.
We're starting to plate up because we're not going to have 350 ready for 5:30 of each. So we're starting off with a selection of the 3 canapes on the first initial plates. Better to give them a bit of everything rather than, you know, all or nothing.
With the match tied, tantalisingly so. Will this be the winner of the All-Ireland? It's over the bar!
Oh, I think somebody scored. I heard a big cheer, and I know it's not for my crab cakes just yet, so...
The whistle is about to blow on a new chapter in Irish sporting history. And right now, the kitchens could use some extra time.
Okay, guys, what we want to do is maybe stop what we're doing now and start to get the finishing done on the first 75 of each. We're just clearing up the space now and we're going to start getting stuff plated up. We're under pressure. So we're focusing now just on getting the first run of the service out, and then we're going to have to sort of scuttle to get the rest out behind that.
Really need to step on the gas now, guys. I could not stress it more. You cannot afford to not be ready today. You have had 6 hours to do 3 canapes. It'll be hugely embarrassing if you just don't pull us off.
Yes, chef.
Back out it comes once again to Donal O'Donovan. They would deserve a draw. They get a draw. It's still in play no longer. It's all over. And it's ended in a magnificent draw at Croke Park.
Just think about...
Hey guys, newsflash, sorry Rich, it's a draw, which means they're going to come out quicker.
Oh.
Okay, because there's obviously no trophy to give out.
Yeah, we're good, I think. We're good, are we? We're starting to play anyway, so...
With the final ending in a draw, can our amateur cooks put in a winning performance?
I think what we'll do from now on, pepper them on here so the pepper's not on the plate.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, all those ones for you.
It's okay.
What else goes on here?
Just keep going with the blini.
Do you have lemon zest or anything?
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah, just keep going with the blinis. How long for that beef? For 1 more, for 3 more?
3 beef.
3 beef.
Just 3.
Guys, hello. There needs to be 2 paces in this competition. And it's time to slip into the second pace.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Oh. They're a little bit kind of stringy on my ones.
Watch yourself.
With the replay date set, the players file into the VIP lounge for post-match analysis and hopefully some food. The first of the canapes start to leave the kitchen. The red team have created mini Yorkshire puddings with seared beef, Scotch quail's eggs, and smoked salmon Bellini canapes with creme fraiche. The blue team are serving caramelised shallot and gabine tartlets, crab and ginger wontons, and slow-roasted lamb shoulder with baba ganoush and pita bread.
A lot of it was very nice, like, you know, it was nice and kind of simple, nice and small. It wasn't too kind of big, like, very tasty, to be honest, like, so.
I've tried a number of the canapes, they're very, very nice. With Scotch quail's eggs, it's very tasty.
I tasted salmon and the mini Yorkshire puddings, and both of them were beautiful.
The real highlight was the crab and prawn and chili ball. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Good bean tart is lovely, but the crab and chili would be the same. Delicious.
Had the Bellini, which was just okay. I just felt it was lacking that little bit of spice and a little bit of taste.
After an exciting roller coaster of a game, they give us a little perk and a lift up. Lovely.
Today's task was about teamwork, yeah? Generally, this team produced better work. However, I don't think they stood as a team. Both leaders, I don't think, led very well.
But Rich was just sort of like happy days, let's just get on with it, you do that, I do that. And
Hugh, he did his best to try to motivate everyone, but I don't think that the team responded to him. And if it wasn't for people like Diana, who just was upbeat, worked in every area she could, helped everybody out that she could, I don't think they'd have really produced any sort of consistency.
yeah, for me, the team player in the blue team was Niamh. Once she had finished her job, she went and asked everybody else around the kitchen, did they need help? Which is commendable, because the others were quite happy to just stay in their little corner, do their tasks, do their jobs, without actually helping the other people. OK, guys, that's it. End of service. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
We're done. Thank you very much. Well done. Even though the place is like a bomb site.
It's a happy bomb site.
Yeah.
I think I learned that I might like to think that I can get everything done, but you have to be practical. So maybe I just need to know my limitations a bit at this stage, not put my hand up for all the donkey jobs.
Hugh did lead us well. That's not why I'd be disappointed. You don't realise how quick the time goes, and we're just pushed to get things on the plate.
I think on the team task, the judges are probably going to look at whether or not people can actually work in that dynamic. I think the fact that we got a fair amount of food out at a high quality that looked good is sort of testament that we got on pretty good on this task.
I think we had made the plans to have regular checkpoints to see where we were with prep and getting ready for service, but that kind of fell by the wayside. So I think there is a time for working fast, and I think there could have probably been a bit more urgency amongst all of us, including myself.
I don't really know what time it is. I don't even know if it's still today, is it? But, we'll be back tomorrow, I'm sure, cooking something. And, I guess someone's going to be on their way, but I don't know. We'll find out.
The following morning, and the teams face Nick and Dylan back in the Masterchef kitchen.
Good morning and welcome back to the Masterchef kitchen.
Teamwork and an understanding of its importance is crucial in a professional kitchen. If you don't work together, the outcome of success is impossible. Diana and Niamh, please step forward.
How you worked within your teams yesterday in Croke Park impressed us the most. So as a reward, we are giving you the day off. So will you please now leave the kitchen?
I can't believe it. I thought we were gone. Why has he said my name? I'm delighted. I'm so delighted.
Just relieved and just so happy.
Next time on Masterchef Ireland.
We want you to enhance and refine a dish that shows us what Ireland means to you.
If we're going to do these deconstructed dishes, they need to be better than the original. The brief was something Irish. This is something else.
You can follow at MasterChef RTE on Twitter or check out the MasterChef RTE Facebook page for your chance to win a MasterChef apron the easy way. But there's nothing easy about the investments in the Dragon's Den as more budding entrepreneurs pitch their products in the hope of getting the multi-millionaires to part of their cash. And the stakes are higher than ever on Sunday at 9:30 here on RTE1.